Excuse me while I butcher this name. This is from Orto Parisi. Megamare. Roast me in the comments, please. This is a very powerful fragrance from what a lot of people have told me. I got referred to this by a subscriber. Thank you. You know who you are. Appreciate you. A lot of exciting things going on in this fragrance from what people have told me, and I'm excited to try it out. We're also going to be taking a look at Naxos, and this is from Xerjoff, and you know, I am really excited about this one as well. Sweet, it's vanilla, it's honey, there's a little bit of a tobacco note in here. It does have a unisex vibe from what people have said. A lot of women like to wear this as well, which is great. Honey, cinnamon, tobacco, tonka bean, and vanilla, just to name some of the notes that are in this. So we're gonna bust them open, find out if they're any good, and we'll go from there. We're gonna start with Naxos. I've been wanting to smell this one for a very long time, ever since like 2000 and whatever. I know you're supposed to use the little sword thing, but I'm not going to. All right, so this is Naxos. I'm getting the tobacco coming through. It leans heavy on the sweetness, the honey, and the vanilla, and the cinnamon in there too. I am definitely picking up like designer kind of smell. It leans in that more mass appealing designer kind of. I wouldn't be shocked if a designer house released this. It would probably get discontinued a year later, but you know, it has that mass appealing sweetness, but it is dense. It's nothing like mass appealing throw on and, you know, choke out your coworkers with. But it has that, you know, designer edge to it. Very nice. It's coming across very aromatic too. I'm picking up a lot of the lavender that's pushing off all that like sweetness, and the vanilla and all that creamy goodness. And the tobacco is just laying low, picking up a vibe of a sweeter version, like with more vanilla, honey, of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. Just from some of the fragrances that I've smelled in the past, kind of like putting them together to try to give you a clear picture of what this smells like to me, is like Honey Oud by Montel, but reduced the oud like tremendously and mixed it with Tobacco Vanille. It's very nice, it's very sweet, powerful. I would love to pick up a bottle of this. I only put little dab on my hand because I actually want to wear this. So I only put a little bit. I'd actually consider buying this actually. I'd probably only buy a 50 mil because, or if they make them in a 30 mil, I don't know if they do. It's very nice. I wouldn't use an entire 100 mil. I wouldn't even use a, 50 mil. It would be one of those scents that I would throw on maybe 3 times a year, maybe 4, because it's just sweet. It's very powerful. It calls for an elegant evening. Like if you wanted to be the best smelling person in the room, and that has some, downsides to it. Obviously you would not want to wear this in the office, and you would not want to wear this if you're trying to be like professional. This is a kind of a louder fragrance and a sweeter fragrance. I could see this definitely a unisex fragrance, definitely. All right, let's move on. That is an excellent fragrance. I'm gonna have to pick that one up. It is on the pricier side, so I'm gonna have to wait around for a little bit for that one. Wait until my bank releases their restraining order on me. Let's take a look at this one now, Megamare. Now, a lot of people say that this one is very, very strong, so I'm really have high hopes for it. And I just spilled it everywhere. This is gonna be one of those fragrances that like suck and then it's gonna be everywhere and I'm gonna be like, holy crap. This is astonishing. It is powerful. I'm picking up some sea salt, some salty aspect, and then some earthiness, but this is gonna sound really weird, but I'm picking up like a dirty chocolate cake with some freshness around it and some like sea salt nature going on in here, but supported by earthiness, like an earthy character with some sea salt just hovering around in there. And there's a chocolate cake. This is weird because it's strong. It's very strong, but at the same time, it's so tame. Like the scent character is so tame and grounded and earthy and salty, but at the same time, it's powerful, like a tranquil character to it. It's spicy, but it's like super fresh and in a earthy way. I know that sounds really bizarre, but it's almost like it's super pleasant. I don't think that this is a blind buy worthy. If you're looking at this one, probably don't blind buy it. And it is on the pricier side. Like 50 mils of this is like $200, so it's quite expensive. First off, it's radiating off my skin. It's very potent. It's strong. It's dominant. But it has an earthy character to it, but it's almost fresh, and it's almost like you're laying on the dirt or laying on the ground. You can smell the air, but you can also smell the dirt with a chocolate cake. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's some sweetness in here contributing to like the darker character, but I'm picking up a chocolate cake. Maybe it's just my fat ass wanting chocolate cake. Maybe. That might be it. First impressions of it, I'm intrigued. Very intrigued. I'm gonna give it another little splash on my hand in the next couple weeks or so. But it's polarizing. It is. It's polarizing, but it's salty, it's fresh, it's aromatic. My final wraparound to it is very fresh, aromatic, but some earthiness and some really strong projection too. Like, it is jumping off the skin here. It's giving me a little bit of a headache. It is very pleasant. I do really enjoy it. Really earthy. This is very risky blind buy. Do not blind buy this. So test it out first. Scentsplit.com is what I used. Anyway, guys, have you tried Naxos and Megamare? Let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and let me know, is there a chocolate cake note that I'm missing? Probably not. I would love to hear your thoughts on them, and we'll see you next time. Take care.